Hey everybody, I'm here with another scooter video. I was asked on Facebook how I removed this folding mechanism here and made it more secure. You can still fold the scooter, but the folding mechanism is inherently flawed because it has a piece of plastic right here that over time gets squished and you lose a lot of tension force. You can't really tighten this mechanism down as good as you would want, especially in a scooter this heavy. So what I've done, you can see there's a nut and there's a giant bolt going through there. So all you have to do, it's a little bit complicated, but it's not too hard. So all you have to do is you remove the red thing by unscrewing a nut underneath here. There'll be a nut under here, a 10mm nut. You unscrew that and it comes out. There'll be a spring, and then once you take the spring and the nut off, you're going to pull the red thing, and it's going to have a rod on it. You're going to pull that out, and you don't need that anymore. And then what you're going to do, there's going to be a little plastic washer or plastic spacer thing. You don't need that anymore either. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take this metal part right here. You can either take it out by hammering it out, or you can just drill into it from right here. That's what I did. So there'll be a hole right here in this big pin that goes through the whole thing, and that's what this is going through. Now the stock hole is about the size of, it's like 7mm in diameter. So what you'll have to do is you have to get a drill bit and drill it out to fit something like this, which is a 10mm bolt. So once you drill that out, and this is really strong steel too, so you don't have to worry about it making it weak or anything. So once you drill this pin out here, now what you want to do is you want to take this rod thing. This is a steel bar, right? And there's a hole in there too. And you want to drill that out to make sure it can fit through the bolt, so you can see it's going through. And then right here, I have the bottom of the bolt, and then I have a spacer. And the spacer is pretty important. I'm trying to get a good angle of it. This is an aluminum spacer. So when you drill into this bar here, you're kind of drilling it pretty wide, so it kind of weakens the sides. So it's kind of thin on the sides. So it's still pretty strong, but you have to reinforce it by getting some kind of like a washer like this. I got these from my friend. They're just random from scrap I had laying around. So you can find something like this or something similar, maybe some steel laying around. You can build a washer. But what you're going to do is you're going to take this washer, and then you're going to get a file, and you're going to make a groove in it. Just a groove that's about the same width as the hole here. So you're going to make a groove that's like 1 or 3mm deep, just with a file, just a straight groove. And what that will do is that will distribute the force to the outsides of this bar. Once you clamp it in, it will distribute the force on the outside of the bar instead of right in the middle where most of the force would be applied. So I wish I could take this apart and show you guys, but I can't find my 12mm right now, of course. So I can't take it apart, but so once you do that, you just, place this on the end here through there, and then you pop it up, and you have to make sure this is aligned because that groove has to be aligned with the bar. And once you do that, you just get a M10 nut here and torque it down, and then so that will make it really tight. And then on top of that, if you want even more security, what I've done is I've drilled a hole in the side here, and I've drilled a hole, and then I've tapped this part. So this is kind of like a safety thing. And now it's only a small little M6 bolt, but what this does is it reduces any forces that are like side to side. So it kind of, what it does is it kind of pulls this piece into this piece, or it pulls these two pieces together here. So there's not as much creaking. So you can do that with an M6, but I recommend something bigger. Probably an M8 would probably be really strong. You could do it on both sides. I haven't done it on both sides yet. So there's that little mod there that you can do. And that kind of helps, it really helps the stability of the scooter. It still creaks a little bit, but there's a creak somewhere else in here. I think it's in one of these things right here. But this part right here now is super solid, no flex at all, and you'll feel it immediately once you do this mod. So hopefully this helps. I know it didn't really take it apart, but hopefully this gives you an idea of how I did it. So you can kind of see there's the hole. See if I can get a better camera shot here. So there's the rod with the hole drilled into it to make it bigger. And then, it's an upside down bolt, so the bolt is going up, and then that's just a regular nut. So it's really simple. You just have to make sure that you get some kind of washer or piece of steel like this that ends up reinforcing that bar at the bottom. Because if you don't, I'm pretty sure it would just bend, because that piece isn't very strong. You don't want all the force to go right into the middle of that bar piece. Because if it goes in the middle, it's probably going to bend, because you can kind of see, you can kind of see how thin that is there. I mean, it's probably 3 to 4 millimeters of steel. And you can kind of see, oh, there's my washer. You see how there's the groove? So there's the washer, and there's that groove right there. That little line going down, that's the groove I put, and you can see it kind of puts the force onto the side of the washer, or I'm sorry, the bar, instead of right in that middle point there. So, yep. Hopefully this helps. All right, bye.